Hello folks, how are you all doing? Hope you're doing all right. I'm not too bad as well, thank you. My name's Jean. If you haven't been to my channel before, if this video kind of randomly popped up in your feed, this channel is mostly unboxings, and that's actually what I've got for you this video as well. Now, today I was going to film 3 videos, but it's kind of turned into 4 because as soon as I finished filming the second one, there was a knock at the door, and it was a delivery of something that I'd ordered. And that's what this video is about. It is an unboxing video, so there's not much change from the norm there. And I'll give you a flash at it. This is what it is. It's not the film. But as you're probably aware, Disney have released an updated new CGI heavy version of The Little Mermaid, which is a film that's based on the Hans Christian Andersen story of the same name. I'm not going to go into the wheres and what fors of the film because you probably know the story behind it anyway, or you've seen the original Disney cartoon version of the film. Now, this, what I've got here, it has been brought out kind of as a promo towards the film, but it's not something that's given away as promotional items. It is something that you buy yourself, and it's for Wild deodorant. Now, I've been using Wild for probably about the past couple of years now. Definitely, I started using it in lockdown, and it might have even been just before that. But I've carried on using it throughout, and it's something that I'm very happy with. I have got a subscription with them, so about every 4 months, I think it is, I get a box sent through with 3 deodorants in that go into the case that I've got. They have cases of various colours and designs. They release limited edition ones, which this Little Mermaid case is a limited edition one, and the fragrance that comes with it is a limited edition one too. I don't know how long it'll be out for. The brand new limited edition cases are a little bit more expensive than older ones or ones from the tradition, the original range. They've got about, I think it's about 3 or 4 limited edition ones in the range at the moment, and there's several different coloured ones as well, so you can probably find one that you like. They don't only sell deodorant, they also sell soap and shampoo bars. So if that's something that you want to look at, it might be worth having a look at their website. Now, I have got a friend code, which I will put down in the information block downstairs, and it's currently the best offer that Wild have ever done for their products. I want to say it's 50% off, but I could be wrong. It could be 20 or 25% off. I probably should have had a look before I started filming this, but I'm pretty sure it's 50% off a brand new subscription, which is worth it. Now, just to let you know, Wild is a deodorant. It's not an antiperspirant. It's not going to stop you sweating, but they smell lovely. And the fragrances, there's quite a few fragrances to choose from. Some of them are quite delicately fragranced, some of them are unisex, some of them are a little more strongly fragranced. Some of them have got baking powder in to help with the deodorant action. They do also sell sensitive ones that don't have the baking powder in, so that there's less chance that they're going to cause a reaction with the skin of your underarms. And they last quite a while as well. The only thing that I've found is when you're using them, as you roll them up, as you as the canister starts to run down, and you roll it up to get a little bit more, you sometimes get a collection of like bits or smears of the deodorant sort of around the inside of the area where the lid slots on. So you just need to make sure that you keep that clean, but they're really low maintenance otherwise. And I'm pretty sure that they sell two different sizes as well. There's a mini one, which you could, put in your gym bag or use to take on weekends away. And there's one that's a bit of a bigger size, which is the original one that I got. The original fragrance with that was a pumpkin spice one. It was a Halloween one from a few years ago when I got it. And it was really nice, but as I say, it's a limited edition one. Can't get that one now. So anyway, without further ado, and for me to cut my waffle, I shall open this. Now, let's have a look. So I just did that with an ordinary pin. Just slid that along there. For some reason I keep a pin and a needle just in the arm of the settee near where I sit. Right. Now, I can smell this just as I'm opening the box. Right, let's have a look. Right, so I've got a couple of cards that they've put in here. And this is for a friend to claim a free case. So let's have a look. I was going to say I'll put those codes in the information block as well, but they are two different codes. So I'm not going to put those in, but I'll put the one in to get the percentage off a new thingamabobda. So anyway, when you first join up, you get this little book in your box. Welcome to the refill revolution. And it shows you how to put in your deodorant cartridge. Then we've got ready for more, and it shows you some of the other fragrances. And here we've got fresh cotton and sea salt, jasmine and mandarin blossom, coconut and vanilla, orange and neroli, pomegranate and pink peppercorn, sandalwood and patchouli, and mint and aloe vera. And I think the only ones that I've not tried in these are the pomegranate and pink peppercorn and the mint and aloe vera ones. That's the little pictures for them there. So as a fun fact, our refills come in bamboo pulp instead of wood pulp because bamboo grows 30 times faster, absorbs 35% more carbon, and produces 30% more oxygen than trees. Now, what have we got? We've got a list of wild FAQs there as well, which you can have a little bit of a read about if you decide to order this. Then we've got a little bit about personal care shouldn't cost the earth, and there's some info on there as well. Now I'll show you what's in the box. With this, there's a few. There were 3 different packages when I had a look on this. You could choose the case and 1 refill cartridge, the case and 3, or the case and 6, I think they were. So because I've already got a case and I've got some of the cartridges upstairs, but I really wanted this because it's a limited edition one. I went for the one-off of the case and the 3 cartridges. As I say, I normally get 3 cartridges that come about every 4 months, I think it is. So I'll show you this case anyway. They're all made from aluminium and they're all reusable multiple times. And this is what this one looks like. I don't know how well you can see that, but I think it's really pretty. And these are the cartridges that I ordered. So I've got, I'll tell you what fragrances they are. I've got coconut and vanilla, mint and aloe vera, and ocean mist, which is the one that goes with this and is very nice. A limited edition fragrance, so it's only going to be around for probably a few months maybe. Now I'll show you how to load it up, and with that, to do that, I'll use the coconut and vanilla one. So you pop off the lid, and it's got these 2 little buttons one at either side. You push it in and then you pull out the bottom. So now you've got 3 pieces. So you take your cartridge, and everything about the cartridge is compostable, recyclable, whatever you want to call it. When you stop, you've stopped it sliding about in your hands, take the little sleeve off. That's nice. Smells a bit like holidays. And then it's got a little hole underneath that corresponds with that little peaked bit, and you sit it on it, and then you slide it all. See if I can do it without dropping it. You slide it all into the case until it clicks, and then you wind the base. This is actually a better fit than my older case. Sometimes my older case doesn't quite click properly, and you have to give it a bit of a shove with the heel of your hand to make it connect properly. So you just wind it up like that as you use it. Now to get it out, it's basically like that same procedure reversed. So you just screw it right down as far as it will go, and until that stops turning, you press the buttons again and pull the base out. Take the old cartridge off and put the new one on and just put it back inside it. Now, as I said earlier on, these cartridges, they are compostable. As it says in the blurb, the card that's around them is made from bamboo, which is more sustainable than wooden trees, and it's not as harmful to the environment as much as cutting trees down is. When you finish using the cartridge, there will be some of the deodorant left in the bottom. It'll not be a great amount, but when I've finished with mine, we have a compost caddy in the kitchen that we put things like vegetable peelings and tea bags in to go into the compost bin, and I shove these in as well, so they just get composted with everything else. And the cardboard of the boxes, and this is a new thing. The cartridges used to have like a little cap over them. When you take them out of the box, just pop the cap off and put it in the case. But yeah, the cardboard on that can go into cardboard recycling. The box corrugated card can go into cardboard recycling, and all is good. Now, as I said, I have got a friend code for people that use it to get a percentage off a new subscription. And as I said earlier, they are a deodorant. They're not an antiperspirant, so they won't stop you sweating, and they don't clog up the pores of your skin like antiperspirants do. So if just using a deodorant isn't your bag, then you're not going to be wanting this. But if you don't want antiperspirant properties, but you still want to smell nice and you want your skin to be in decent nick, then it's not going to hurt you to give one of these a go. You can get them as a one-off if you fancy trying it. And I suppose if you like it, you can then start a subscription of your own, see what you think. And of course, that's what I was going to do as well, wasn't it? So when I was talking earlier on about the case collecting bits of product, it collects round that edge, but it's easy to clean off, so it's easy to maintain as well. I actually really like this case. I'm glad I ordered it. It's always a good idea to have a spare case, and then if you're going away for a weekend or you're going swimming or to the gym or whatever, you don't have to worry about having to remember to put your only case with your wild deodorant into your bag or your case, because you've got a spare one. Definitely worth a look. They brought out another one recently, a few months ago now. I think it was in February, and that was in conjunction with Copperfield, which are a charity that promote self-checking again for lumps and bumps on your chest area, and men as well as women can develop breast cancer. It's not just a woman thing, and that would also go for trans people as well. There's always that possibility, and with that they brought out a chocolate fondue fragranced deodorant, I think it was, and the case for that had got little boobs of all shapes and sizes and things like little mastectomy scars on it to show that any type of shape or size of breast material can develop breast cancer, and a portion of the money from the sales of that were going to Copperfield. They are actually still doing that case. I did order it, but it hasn't turned up. I'm not quite sure what happened there. But yes, so that's it for this particular video. I hope you've enjoyed watching it, and I hope you've found it useful. And if you want to give Wild a go, use my code that I'll put downstairs, and you can get whatever percentage it is off getting your own subscription, if a subscription is what you want. I don't know if it will work on buying a one-off though. It might be worth a try, because if you can save money somewhere, it's always a good thing. So as I say, I'll pop that downstairs, and I'll put things like prices in as well, because I can't remember off the top of my head what they are. So that's it from me for this video. I'm going to close it now because we're nearly at the 20-minute mark. I hope you've enjoyed it. Be kind to yourselves and look after each other as well, because it's a crazy, crazy world we're living in, folks. Weather can still be a bit temperamental, so take your brolly and your sun cream and probably your gloves as well, because you don't know if it's going to be hot or cold, and you need the protection of your sun cream if it's sunny. That's not to say that you shouldn't be using some sort of SPF factor on your face anyway. It's always a good idea to do that. So thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you have. If you haven't, you know, give me a thumbs down. It's totally up to you. And I'll see you in the next video. Just remembered these nails. If you've watched one of the other 2 videos that I've done over this 24 hours, the nail polish on those videos are different. Now that's the one for my Boxu Hello Kitty box and my Paper Gang box for this month. Now, because of the name of this nail varnish, I'm not going to say it out loud because it would make it's not a family friendly name to speak out loud, but I'll show you. The nail polish is by Swamp Gloss, and that's the box it comes in, and this is the name of the polish. I'll show you what it's like in its box, out of its box rather, because you've just seen what it looks like in the box. That's what it looks like. See if I can. It's got a nice little, like a little rose gold shimmer running through it, and all these little particles. Get it in certain lights, and there's little blue bits in it, and there's little lighter bits in it, but also each one of this particular range, as far as I know there are 3 different colours, I've got them all 3 of them, glows in the dark. Now, I can't show you here because the bulb on my ring light is an LED bulb, so that doesn't have the same effect as the old-fashioned incandescent bulbs, or even the other, I can't remember what they are, the other sort of long life bulbs that came out when they abolished the incandescent bulbs. But yes, charge it under light and you can see it in the dark. Now also on my right hand, see if I can get it to catch the light. Yeah, you can just kind of see it. I've got the same polish on as my left hand, but I've got a topper on it as well. You see that, the bits where it's sort of, let me alter my light a little bit. It's not working very well, but where it's kind of catching the light. Looks a bit shiny. Anyway, that is this by Emily de Molly, and it's called Suncatcher. Now, taking that out of the box, this is what that looks like, and it's got all these bits of glitter and these little round bits that have got a rainbow effect when they catch the light, and it's absolutely lovely on. You get an idea of what it's like in the bottle with me showing you like that, but when you see it on yours or someone else's nails in real life, it's lovely. It is so pretty, and me showing my nails on camera like that, it just doesn't really do it justice. It's beautiful. It's probably one of the prettiest things that I've got in my nail varnish collection. Now underneath, I've got this INLP lock-up, and it's an ultra bonding base coat. See, even that looks quite pretty when you take it out the box, and it's just a base coat, but what a base coat! It's brilliant. It clings onto the polish that you put onto it like super glue. the last one that I had on, I put it over lockup, and it was, I think it was Sunday that I applied it, and it only started chipping earlier today. So in a few hours ago I took it off and I've replaced it with the one that I've got on. But I did put the ILNP base coat underneath it, and I can also show you the top coat as well, which I didn't in the other video because I couldn't find where I put it. But this is it, and it's by POP, and it's called Liquid Glass. It gives you a lovely effect when you put it on. Does give you a very glass-like effect, and it dries quite quickly as well. So yes, it's worth thinking about investing in it. Can't really tell that I've got any on that hand. It's slightly smoother than it was before I put the top coat on, but that's that one and that one. If I put them more or less together like that, you can just tell the difference. So anyway, yes, I've run over a few minutes more now when I was going to go. So I will go now and quit waffling on this video. I really do hope you've enjoyed it. You know, leave me a comment. I do like reading the comments that people put, but please, if you're thinking of spamming me with some sort of rubbish, don't bother about that, because if YouTube don't pick up on it first, I will, and I will delete your comment and I'll report it to not to Facebook. I'll report it to oh crikey. Yes, I'll report it to YouTube. God, I can't get my words out. I think I must be a little bit tired. So yes, leave me a comment. I will read it, and I do reply to the majority of the comments that I receive. I don't always get a lot, so it's always nice to read them when I do. So yes, join the channel if you want to. It's always nice to have new followers. But yeah, if you don't want to, that's up to you as well. And I will see you in the next video. See you later. Bye bye.